The second I got here, it's just been the best vibes, the nicest energy, and yeah, I love it.
I'm so happy here. I like to call it the happy place.
Yeah, it is, it really is, it really is.
And you know, here at the happy place, we celebrate everything, so congratulations on your Grammy nomination.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You gotta tell us, how did you find out?
I found out, actually, you know what? A fan told me. I'm on social media because I really didn't expect it. You know, I love that song so much, but it's hard. It's always hard for me to gauge. I don't know how much people have loved a song. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but.
Well, if your fan told you, that gotta let you know just how much they love you.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I have the sweetest fan base, and yeah, I mean that song. It was kind of unexpected. You know, Calvin and I have already done a couple of songs together, and that one, when he sent it to me, I was like, oh, you know, we're just going to do another little thing together, and then it just ended up kind of blowing up, and yeah, people loving it. So it's so nice for it to get that kind of recognition.
Wow. So I have to, yes, first that's amazing. So I guess you would say there's no way to know, like, okay, when, is there any sign to know, like, okay, we got a hit. This is going to blow up. The fans are going to love it. It's going to get 50 million streams or views. You know what I mean?
I feel like now more than ever, it's so hard to tell when a song is going to blow up like that. I think, you know, as long as you're releasing music that you really love, and you put your heart and soul into it, and you love performing it, and you can't wait to get up and perform that song, I think that's the main thing. And then everything else is such a beautiful bonus that comes with it, and I think that's what I've always done. But I think now, because of things like, I don't know, TikTok, the songs are blowing up in a completely different way, and I actually like it because it kind of means that songs that maybe you wouldn't get played on the radio, wouldn't usually blow up in that way, are starting to find a new audience. Yeah, and I think that's quite an amazing thing, really.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Okay. And your 5th studio album, Higher Than Heaven, has amazing reviews.
Yeah.
Like, you should be, I mean, I feel like you've done a lot of musical moments and had amazing moments, and you still look in awe of everything that you've done.
Yeah, oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, gosh, when you say that, it's been so long since I released my first album. But like going back to like the TikTok thing, you know, older songs are coming back as well. So now I'm performing songs that I wouldn't have ever dreamed of bringing back again, just because I thought they had their moment, and now I'm getting to perform them because of things like TikTok. But the new album, I mean, I wrote that in that lockdown kind of era, and I just had my child, Arthur, and so I just wanted to make a fun pop record, something that was completely carefree, that I didn't have to put too much of my, I don't know, emotional baggage into, and it was just fun to make. You know, I wanted to have that really carefree studio experience as well.
But you just finished your tour date, so like transitioning from that to now doing a tour in the States, how was that?
Yeah, it took a minute for me to get used to performing again, genuinely, because I was, oh, there I am. Oh, yeah.
You're living right there.
I bought that dress on the day that I performed. Oh, thank you.
Is that with an orchestra or something?
Yeah. So I did a European tour with my band, and then I decided I wanted to do something different, and I've always wanted to work with an orchestra, and as you know, it's a completely different way of doing it. There's so much more space, there's so much more clarity. Yeah, and I had to get used to it. Like, I think I did some bum notes the first night, because I just had to get used to this new way of, it was complete silence, and there was so much more room to just sing out.
The room tone and the space, and surrounded by music.
Yeah, but also I feel like people are really enjoying my music in a completely
different way.
Yeah, in a different way, and I don't know. It's just epic, isn't it? You just feel so powerful up there with an orchestra. But yeah, I've been loving it.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing. Listen, I love how you use your platform for good. You have a carbon neutral tour. Can you tell me about it?
Oh yeah. Well, I like to think of myself as an environmentalist, and I've always loved nature. I've always loved the environment since I was really, really young. So yeah, as soon as I knew that I could do something about it and have it involved with what I do, I tried to make my tour as carbon neutral as possible. In fact, I think we did kind of reach it at one point where we just try and have as little impact on the environment as possible. And musicians are some of the biggest polluters in the world, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
Just because of all our gear, and when you're touring, all the stuff you're taking around, the travel, obviously, the flying, and then all the stuff we use on stage. I make sure that the stuff that like the confetti, like my stuff's made out of like sugar and stuff instead of a plastic and.
This is genius.
Yeah, and then like we have no plastic backstage and things like that. So just like every little thing kind of helps, and then it all adds up. But also, yeah, I feel like I just want to, like use my platform for positive things,
Yes.
and I really care about the environment, and yeah, so I talk about it a lot.
I love it because
Yeah.
it does go beyond the song and music. We got to make a difference in the world with our platform, right?
Yeah.
You are a UN ambassador. You visited the Amazon and the Arctic. Can you tell me what is that like and how cold is it out there?
Well, I was just in Colombia, and that was obviously very humid, so it's easy to sing there. We love some humidity when we sing, and that was beautiful. And I got to go to the Amazon for the first time, and it was incredible. They call it like the lungs of the planet because all those trees suck up all the carbon we pump out into the atmosphere all the time. And then the Arctic was obviously very different. It was extremely cold, but you know what? Not as cold as I thought it would be. Which was kind of surprising.
You look cold right there to me.
Oh, yeah, that was cold. That was cold. But yeah, no singing in the Arctic because I don't know about you, but yeah, I can't physically sing when I'm cold.
Oh my
It
goodness.
just doesn't happen.
No, because that takes the voice. I always say cold is like kryptonite to Superman to a vocalist.
yeah, exactly.
That's why I was like, I have to ask that question.
And also, like guitar can forget it as well. Like
Oh my
I
God,
can't.
how do you play your instrument?
Yeah.
In the cold.
It doesn't happen.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Will you come back and see us?
Yes. Oh
You
my
like
God,
the happy
please.
place?
I love that.
And we
happy
love you
place.
too. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.